Right now, we're just worrying about the heat. We're worrying about the drought. We're worrying about these things.
We've got plenty on our plate. Exactly.
Yeah, and you know, heat is a big concern today, which is why it's another First Alert Action Day. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, drinking a lot of water, and taking some breaks, especially during the middle of the day. Yesterday, temperatures climbed into record territory. In fact, there were about 15 that were tied or set across the state. So obviously, this is just a sampling of those, but it includes Hanksville at the top of the list at 107. Salt Lake, it was 103. That's the earliest we've ever gotten that hot in Salt Lake during the month of June. Temperature climbed up to the Century Market, Tooele, Spanish Fork, as well as Escalante. Now, this is a live look from the Ochre Mountain camera looking south toward Utah County. Beautiful morning. We've got a few mainly high clouds over western and central Utah. Those will become a little more widespread across the south later today, but unfortunately, they're not going to be thick enough cloud cover to really block much of the heat today, so it will be another scorcher. 78 in Salt Lake. We've got some wind south right now at about 9 miles per hour. It's a lot cooler in Logan, 51 degrees, low 60s in Price, starting out 77 degrees currently in St. George. If it's cool where you live, take advantage of that. Get anything done outside you need to early in the day, because this afternoon you'll want to be hunkered down in the AC again. We've still got that strong ridge of high pressure centered near the Four Corners area that'll keep it very hot and dry. At the same time, there's a little weather system that's moving across the Pacific Northwest. That'll head to our north later tonight. It doesn't make a direct hit on Utah. It doesn't bring the much needed rain, but it will send a very weak, dry, cold front across the north later tonight. And behind that, we'll get slightly cooler air spilling in and knocking the temperature down a little bit tomorrow. So some relief is on the way. This should be the worst of it in northern Utah, and it's going to be pretty bad with a high of 105. Not only breaking the record for the day, but that'll also tie the hottest temperature we've ever had in Salt Lake City for the month of June. And a lot of triple digits expected today. In general, sunny in the north, partly cloudy in the south. With this hot weather, again, remember, top of the list, never leave the kids or the pets unattended in the car. Drink plenty of water, take breaks in the shade if you can't spend time in AC, and wear the sunscreen. If you get a sunburn, that makes it even more difficult for your body to cool itself off. Temperature will climb even higher tomorrow in St. George. You'll peak at 113 and only drop a couple degrees lower than that by the end of the work week. Northern Utah, though, sunny, several degrees cooler tomorrow, 96. It'll still be hot, just not to the extreme. Then by the end of the week, it looks like we'll be climbing back into the upper 90s.